Okay. Hello, everybody. Let me check the audio. Game audio. Higurashi. Okie dokie. Okay, so. Oh, sorry. Just adjusting myself here. This freaking chair. I need a better gaming chair, I swear to God, instead of regular old, like, office chair. But, yeah, basically, we're back with Higurashi again. Now, you might be wondering why it's episode 3 and why I say, like, oh, we're back again. And that's because, this series actually used to be, like, before I started streaming, I did this as a, like, regular Let's Play type series on my YouTube channel, where, like, in video format rather than stream format. So that was what I did for the first 2 quote-unquote episodes of this game. And so, I mean, now that I'm a streamer, I, like, haven't really been recording, like, game videos since, like, you know, I can just stream it instead. So I just thought, you know, I probably won't be recording this in a regular Let's Play style anymore, and like, since I'm a VTuber now, and so I just thought it was a good opportunity to actually continue the game, because I do want to continue it. I didn't want to just, like, stop doing it, because I am interested in this story and where it was going before, and I, like, have been wanting to continue it for quite some time now. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do today. And I don't know how many people actually watched those, like, previous 2 Higurashi videos on my channel. Probably not a whole lot, I'm guessing, because they don't have a whole lot of views. But for those who may have watched it or seen the thumbnail at the very least, you may notice that my friend Kat joined me for both of those episodes, as she has joined me for quite a few of my streams. And she's not here today, at least for now. There's a possibility she might join in later, but that is not confirmed. And she has to leave at 4 o'clock to do something anyway, so I'm probably going to go longer than that, if I'm guessing. So, yeah, I'll be doing this solo for today, for now. As always, let me know if the audio is okay. Let me know if all the technical aspects are all fine and all that. You might see in the top right corner above my head that I'm trying out putting the chat on the screen during the stream. So if anybody wants to chat, you'll be able to see your messages up there. As you can see, I sent a test message already, just to see how it looks. And yeah, so let me take some sip of water and we could start. Or wait, actually, shit, I already messed up. Okay, exit. No, I wanted to press continue, not start. My bad. Continue. Okay, yeah, continue. Yeah, so this should be it, because it's the only save file I have. I mean, so yeah, what I remember is this is Rena Ryugu, of course, and the main character is Keiichi, and I forget his last name, but let's see, who else was there? I forget there's the green-haired girl, the purple-haired girl, and the yellow-haired girl. I don't really remember any of their names, unfortunately. I think one of them I think the yellow-haired girl's name started with an S. It was like Satoku, something like that. I don't know. I don't remember the others' names, but I do remember Rena. And basically what happens so far in this game is not actually a whole lot. There was a lot of time of Keiichi at school and going around the town and explaining like how rural it is, and how like the school system is odd because there's not that many kids, so it's all a bunch of multiple grade levels. And basically all I remember doing is there was a time where we played a game at the school, and also we've been to the dump quite a few times, and there was a Colonel Sanders statue which Rena wanted, so I'm going to assume that that is why we're at the dump right now, because I think we're continuing on that Colonel Sanders thing. Oh, and also like as for like a somewhat important plot thing, there was like, we found a newspaper about someone who was like murdered. I don't precisely remember how. I think it was like decapitation maybe, but yeah, someone who was murdered. And when we tried to ask Rena and the other girls about it, they were very like avoidant and didn't want to answer, and like they just really wanted to pretend that everything was okay. And also there was like a weird photographer guy like doing random crap, I guess, and we were kind of uneasy because of him. That's basically all the major plot things that have happened so far, from when I last played, that I remember. I'm sure I'll remember more as this goes on, but yeah, let's just continue on, see what the context for this scenery is. Keiichi-kun, I was waiting for you. Let's try our best today. I understood what Tomitake-san was trying to say. I think Tomitake was the photographer guy, if I remember. Somebody gallivanting about while waving an axe around certainly would seem dangerous. Well, yeah, I'm pretty sure Rena was like, had the axe and was like running around with it because she wanted the Colonel Sanders. You should cover that axe with something when you have it in public. It's not good to carry it around in the open like that. Seems that I lost it, so there isn't one. Thinking about it, there really was no need to try to keep up appearances. Everyone in Hinamizawa probably already knew about Rena's eccentricities. Yeah, she apparently loves cute stuff and wants to take it home with her. She's probably the only person who could carry an axe around Hinamizawa and not be considered suspicious. Oh well, let's finish this today. If we bust through that last beam, we should be able to pull him out. Yeah, the Colonel Sanders. I've got everything I need. Leave it to me. Okay. I took the axe from Rena and made my way to the unstable slope. Just wait, Colonel Sanders. Keiichi-kun will save you. Alright, get back. I'll finish this in one go. A solid thwack ran through Hinamizawa, as if the job was being done by a lumberjack. How is it? Think you can do it? If it looks too hard, you don't have to strain yourself. If I can break through this, then we'll be good. Sorry, the tricky thing about this game compared to some other visual novels is they don't put the character name in front of each line, so you kind of have to guess based on context who is talking, which kind of somewhat leads me to doing the wrong voices for characters. Hello, Andy Sanchez. Nice to see ya. Doing some Higurashi today. I have plenty of power today. I can do it. How's your day, Andy? But this adversary was more formidable than I expected. First of all, I'd never used an axe before. During a school camping trip, I had wanted to split the wood, but I lost at rock, paper, scissors and wasn't able to do it. Because the spot where I was standing was so unstable, I soon became tired. I decided to take a break. Rena had already spread out a tarp and laid down some tea and sweets. I'm fine. I'm almost there. I'll make sure Rena can give Colonel Sanders a goodnight kiss tonight. It's so freaky. Like, listen, okay, I get it. Like, a lot of people do thirst for Colonel Sanders. But for some reason, like, Rena's infatuation with KFC Colonel Sanders is very funny. Anyways. Honestly, some depictions of Colonel Sanders are kind of good looking, I must admit. Yeah. Thanks. Giving Colonel Sanders a goodnight kiss. Oh. Come to think of it, Rena, you're a transfer student too, right? Where did you live before? I asked her nonchalantly while drinking tea. I thought she lived here all her life. Huh? In Kanto. It wasn't as rural as I got it. I can't say the word rural for some reason. That's a hard word. I don't know why. As it is out here, but it was still out in the countryside. Why did you move here? To Hinamizawa, I mean. You know, this is pretty far out in the boonies. Why did you move here? Does it have to do with your dad's work? Dad said he wanted to move out to a studio. Oh yeah, his dad is like a crazy artist or something like that. I do remember that. He'd been saying for a while that somewhere deep in the mountains like this would be perfect. Studio? Is your father an artist or something? He paints scenery. Seems that twice a year he opens a gallery for the stuff he does. When he started his works were displayed in an industry plaza in Tokyo. But now they're exhibited in the Makuhari Messe. What is that? He's determined to have them displayed in the Waterfront International Exhibition Hall. That's amazing! Notice how Rena just like avoided the question of like why she moved here. And she was just like, why did you move here, Keiichi? Very suspicious. I was too embarrassed to tell her that I didn't really know what kind of pictures my father painted. He doesn't show you? Well, eventually I would. I picked myself up while giving some vague answers. But you transferred in the middle of the semester, didn't you? Wasn't that a hassle? Not really. I was getting bored of this city anyway. I was trying to get answers from Rena, but I ended up being the one giving out all the answers. Yeah, she's just putting it all back on you by asking you a bunch of questions, but like she never answered any of your questions. You could like press her for that. With a bit of a wry smile on my face, I grabbed the handle of the axe and headed back to work. Headed back to work site. Okay. Let's get Colonel Sanders. Let's save him. Everybody start licking. We could still save him. The air grew colder as the sun slowly set. The Higurashi began their song. Title drop. Roll credits. It's the cicadas, right? The Higurashi are the cicadas. I like that they kind of left that untranslated because like the game's title is untranslated. So the game's title is basically when cicadas, like cicadas when they cry, I guess. As if to tell me to stop and head home for the day. Just a bit more. Today I would end it. When I first started, I chatted with Rena as I worked, but now I didn't have that luxury. Oh yeah. You little... Damn it. I had swung the axe countless times today, just like this. Contact. Shards of wood splintered. The assailants butchered the victim's body with hatchets and pickaxes. I recalled that passage from the tabloid. One hit with something like this would smash someone's head in. Oh yeah, in the newspaper, I guess maybe it was... I don't exactly remember it, but I guess it was the axe that killed somebody, potentially. Oh yeah, pickaxes. It was a pickaxe, I think. Because it had to do with, like, mining. I'm pretty sure. Axes and pickaxes are not meant to be swung at people, ever. Well, I mean, I guess so. With one last swing, the beam cracked apart. The weight I put behind the axe not only split through the beam, but smashed the statue's shoulder as well. No, Colonel Sanders! The arm came off with a sickening sound. It clattered down noisily, stopping at my feet. What's the matter? Are you hurt? Sorry. The figure's arm. I broke it off. Oh, that's all? I thought Kichi couldn't hurt himself. I probably had a really guilty look on my face. Rena said that without a hint of dismay as she smiled. She's probably seething with rage inside. We just need to tape it back on and put a coat over him. Nobody will even notice. I see. Let's put him out. Let's pull him out then. Can you get that side? Okay. It seems they haven't been able to find one of the arms, you see. I laughed dryly as how pathetic I was for considering the arm flopping down and rolling to my feet to be such a bad omen. Oh yeah, on the newspaper story, I guess it was that somebody was like dismembered, like completely and like chopped to bits, and they didn't find the arm or something like that. Both Rena and Mion knew how sickening that incident was. Yeah, okay, Mion is the name of the green-haired girl, I remember now. So they pretended that they didn't know. I had looked it up all by myself. And shamefully enough, I was scared. You're pathetic, Keiichi Maibara. That's his last name, that's right. Alright, Rena. Let's do this in one go. Ready, and... Whoa! We did it! We did it, Keiichi-kun! Yay! The right time to give 3 cheers. Oh wait, the right time to give 3 cheers. That moment of 2 days of work bearing fruit. He who was brought to Hinamizawa covered in filth to meet his end. Instead, we were able to welcome him back. Well, they treat this Colonel Sanders with such reverence. It's interesting. You're pretty lucky, Colonel Sanders. Your new master is a pretty decent person. I wonder about that. I wonder. Well, Colonel Sanders, he really is cute. Didn't matter that he was dirty. Rena nuzzles him cheerfully with her cheek. Girl, you're gonna get what is it? Tetanus. You're gonna get tetanus, and then you're gonna have to get a tetanus shot. I was dead tired, but seeing Rena's happy face made it all worth it. I'll help you carry it back. It'd be bad if it gets dark. Yeah, right. I really want to thank you, Keiichi-kun. I won't forget this. Think real hard about what you'll do to repay me, okay? Jeez, Keiichi. Not an inch of, like, humility. I remember last time thinking he was, like, really weird as a protagonist because he was kind of an asshole. Like, just a little bit. What? I wonder what kind of repayment? Wonder. For now, I just hold back my evil cackle. Don't make her do anything bad, okay? We were ready to take it to her house, but we couldn't go like this. We rolled the statue up in the tarp and lifted him. And so Jack and Jill went down the hill, carrying a human-sized bag and an unsheathed axe. Yeah, that might look a little bit weird, I guess. I prayed that we wouldn't run into Tomitake-san. Imagine they both get, like, arrested for murder right now. That would be really funny. If he saw us here and took a picture, we'd need to get rid of him. Lol. What's with the random lol? Just LOL. Is that Keiichi's thoughts? Is he just thinking LOL? I mean, to be fair, I say LOL out loud, like, constantly. I'm constantly just like, lol, lamau. So, I understand. Is that meant to be a warning for an outsider like me? What? Something struck me as odd about the words Tomitake-san. Unable to grasp my sense of humor, had left behind. Oh, yeah, that's what he said, like, before, in, like, a flashback. He was like, yeah, Tomitake was, like, really weird. I was, like, kind of freaked out by him. I love the backgrounds. It's like super cool and creative. Making a visual novel would actually be so fun. I really want to do it sometime. You've received new tips. What kind of name is Rena? Oh yeah, the tips. Honestly, I wondered. It's like extra stuff, I guess? Extra info? We're mixed grade, don't have a uniform. My bar and manor. The damn site. Oh yeah, I actually want to look at this just to like refresh my memory a little bit about it. From the June something 1979 edition. Shishibone City, Okinomiya Police Station, late at night. Suspects, redacted, were arrested on suspicions of murder and improper disposal of a corpse. The main offender has been added to a wanted list nationwide. According to our sources, 6 suspects were at Hinamizawa Dam construction. Oh yeah, it was like had to do with the dam and like something about the government. I vaguely remember that. But they are suspected to have assaulted and murdered the site overseer. Yeah, that's what it was. They dismembered this guy and hid the body parts. City hospital. A male suspect alluded to having murdered the guy. Question: he confessed to the crime. A portion of the body was recovered at the location. The rest of the suspects were arrested. The main culprit is still out there. Ooh. Maybe this game will become a murder mystery. Police are currently on his trail. Well, but this was in like 1979. What year does this game take place in? I wonder. The motive was a drunken verbal dispute during which he killed him in a fit of anger. There were multiple inconsistencies with their testimonies. Huh. Gotcha. Special tabloid report. Oh yeah, the dam project that like relates to this. Let's look at that. This is 1975, so like before, obviously. An electrical development master plan was announced. There was the flooded area caused by the dam would include 5 areas of Hinamizawa. The submerged areas included 291 houses. Damn, they were just gonna like say like fuck these people and they were just gonna like drown them essentially, or like make them homeless. 1,251. 1 elementary school, 1 middle school, 1 post office, 1 agricultural cooperative. So I don't remember like if this went through or not. 1 forestry department, Lemburia, 5 shrines, 2 temples, 1 fishery. Lake Basin. Well, that's shitty. Were submerged, banded together, and created. Yeah, I remember they banded together to like protest against that. It was halted. Petitions to alter the plan were circulated. Negotiations. The government refused. They squashed the democratic actions of the villagers. The villagers did not falter. They banded together closer. They sealed to protect their homes to the death. So it seems like the plan was not carried out, but they're still like kind of intending to do it. Because of the villagers' feeling of unity. Sink their homes into a lake basin. Interesting. Okay, yeah, I do remember parts of that, but Yeah, I was wondering if like that had actually happened, but it seems like it hadn't actually. The tabloid report about the murder, I think. Nightmare befalls the dam. Lynching, murder, dismemberment. A bone-chilling, gruesome murder, dismemberment. Right. It happened at the dam. Didn't mean to kill him at first. Shuffle, quickly escalated to homicide. Bloody tragedy, they were left with a body which nobody thought was alive. But was it? Suspect deliberate behavior. Horrified by their deed. One turned himself in. So six suspects. One turned himself in, and only one of them is like the main killer. It was the de facto leader who suggested hiding the body. They began to think they did not wish to be caught. Yeah, numerous places to hide the body with 6 people, and it was dismembered, so you know. Be able to bear the burden, and came up with a method. Splitting up the body among them, making each of them responsible for hiding a piece. Yeah, that's right. And like it was like the arm that had never been found or something like that. That's definitely a traumatizing experience, I must say. What does this mean? Person A spoke out reluctantly. Oh geez, that noise. Each and every one of them to dissect a piece. Nobody refused. I mean, yeah, that is a pretty gruesome task. It collapsed in the span of one night. One person refused to dissect the corpse until the last moment, broke into tears at the hospital. He confessed. Criminals were arrested one after the other, but the leader is still, the whereabouts are still unknown. Imagine if it's Tomitake. He was like, he's kind of weird, so like it would make sense. What if it's Rena? Although she's probably too young. What could the police be doing? To the marsh. The car was discovered abandoned near the marsh, but there were no clues to the whereabouts. One didn't trust his companions. The marsh is believed to be bottomless. Connected to a hellish world of demons. Well, we'll have to see if that's true or not. We'll see. The atrocious demon from hell, that was. Yes. Where else would it be? And what the fuck was that noise? The Zijin dragon? Hello? Okay, now I have no idea what's going on. Is this just a magazine advertisement? It seems like it is. Okay, alright, now that I've gotten a bit refreshed on all that stuff, let us continue on. I just wanted to know a bit about the murder, a little bit more. Ahaha, how was it, Kei-chan? So you went to Renaissance House. Wasn't it amazing? It's nothing like that, right? Right? I don't know, man. Unlike my house, the Ryugu residence wasn't newly constructed. It had been renovated from a pre-existing building. Well, the house itself was fine. The problem was the yard. There was crammed with rows upon rows of oddities. Yeah, that's kind of what I expected from this girl who collects Colonel Sanders stuff and rummages through garbage and dumps. They were all the same as Colonel Sanders. Stuff you'd see while walking around in town. The cake shop's mascot, Little Licky, she just likes merchandise and mascots. That's all there is to it. She's a collector. The Totalmon in front of the pharmacy. She even had the amazing flying elephant from the top of the department store. Now, how the hell did she get all that? I'll agree with you that those are cute, but why the mailbox? Won't you get in trouble for that one? But how so cute. The mailbox is cute? If you say so. She must have just thought about it because her face filled with delight. So it's the bigger the better. Just as long as it's big. Well, I'm not so sure about that. And her room displays the smaller ones. I had a chance to see them before. And cute kids like Rika-chan are locked away in the basement? And cute kids like Rika-chan are locked away in the basement? Okay, I guess her name is the yellow one's name Rika? I thought it started with an S, but I guess it's Rika. Or was the purple-haired girl Rika? I don't really remember. Yep, I'll keep anything. How cute. So she takes anything she likes back to her nest. No ill will intended. Yeah, I guess so. She's a collector. She likes cute things. Hey, Rena. You know about the Statue of Liberty in New York, right? Is that cute? Yeah, cute. Oh, I want it. Good luck with that, girl. I encourage you to go ahead and try it. I would love for you to steal the Statue of Liberty. The US should probably come up with some countermeasure ASAP. Now I want a series about like Rena performing like a Despicable Me level heist and like stealing the Statue of Liberty. She's like, okay, Gorals, today we are going to steal the Statue of Liberty. And all the minions are like banana. If not, the Statue of Liberty really will take a trip to Hinamizawa in the not so distant future. Yeah, probably. My apologies for keeping you waiting. Rika-chan had returned. Okay, yeah, so the purple-haired girl is Rika. So I think the yellow-haired girl is Satoku. If I remember correctly, it was something like that. No fun being called to the staff room. Did you do something? How rude. Rika isn't a hoodlum like Keiichi-san. Hey, that's rude, you rascal. Ahaha. Nothing like that, Keiichi-kun. Rika-chan is a member of the festival committee. Hello, Toto. This game is famous. Yeah, I heard it. It is a pretty popular game. I've been like, I see a lot of fan art of it. I mean, that's kind of how I get into most of the games that I play. I just see a bunch of fan art, and then I decide, hey, that fan art looks cool. I want to know the context behind the fan art. And so I end up playing the game. And it's pretty interesting so far, even though not a whole lot has happened yet. I'm still on chapter 1, after like multiple hours in the game. Festival? The school cultural festival or something? Kei-chan, I already told you. It's the village festival. The Watanagashi. Oh, come to think of it, she did say there would be a festival at the shrine during the next break. So what's the Watanagashi thing about? Is it like a floating lantern festival? I guess the last part where you set things adrift in a river is similar. Except we use cotton things like old worn-out futons and padded cloaks. It's a festival expressing thanks for their years of service. Interesting. The people living in Hinamizawa dump their futons and padded cloaks in a stream? Sounds like it'd be a lot of trouble if it backed up the current. Maybe they should just drop some fish in and have a fish wrangling competition. What the hell is a fish wrangling competition? You gonna wrestle the fish? What? Skewer them and sprinkle on a little salt? Oh man, I could smell it already. Tasty. I already played web fishing. I don't need any more fishing just yet. That's just summer camp. I never anticipated how destitute Keiichi-san's imaginative capabilities would actually be. Why is this, like, 4-year-old so verbose? What? How could you tell I was thinking of something silly? It was written all over your face. What sort of face could have expressed what I'd imagined just now? He just like held his hands up and like was miming the action of roasting fish over a fire, and then he brought his hands up to his face and started like biting. Rena demonstrated for me. I see. No argument here. I mean, it kind of looks like that's what she was that's what she's doing. Like, you can imagine the fish skewer in her hand and then bringing it up to eat it. Ha ha ha. It's nothing fun like that, you see. But you should still look forward to it. Let's all go together. I'll come get you that day. I don't really feel like going to festivals unless someone asked me to. I wouldn't get bored if these guys were going. Yeah, I'll be friends. You won't get bored. We're doing it again this year. Mian's proclamation came as she looked at each member in turn. What was this all about? From the way Mian looked, it was probably our club's summer tradition, the Wachanagashi 4-demon firefight. Firefight? Who's letting these children play with fire? Someone please stop these children. That sounds awful. What kind of name is that? I think it's a cute name, though. I tried to object sharply, but since Rena looked happy about it, I decided it was pointless to fight it. Since Keiichi is here this year, it becomes 5 demons. Riko-chan made a small correction in the light of my presence. So how did this funky sounding club activity tie into the festival? Oh ho ho! This is where you exhibit the skills you've nurtured through your daily club activities. Yeah, like the card game and the game where we all pretended to be zombies and like played tag. Exactly. We should show the full extent of the abilities that the best of the best have obtained through our daily trials and tribulations. But last year the mayor got angry, so we need to make sure not to cause any problems this time. Did you guys like set a building on fire or something? So basically we're doing club activities while checking out the stalls. Riko-chan really is the only one who explains things so they make sense. Why is this 4-year-old the only normal one? I see, so we'll be exhibiting on those busy festival grounds. Rena was right. Of course that would be a reason for the mayor to get angry. Ahaha, but it's lots of fun. That was the only point I did not doubt. It would be, without question, fun. Also, probably, there might be some bloodshed, who knows. The day of the festival was drawing near. Well, putting that aside for now, let's start our club activities today. Any objections? Nay. Our voices rang out in unison. When there's lots of people, card games really are the easiest to play. Are we gonna play another card game? Alrighty then. This really is the most basic of table games. Playing with the marked deck again? We'll use a new one today. There are no marks on the cards, so we're on equal footing. I wonder if that really is the case. I'll have to inspect them. Well, that was fair, just to be safe. Everyone check the cards. Yes, these seem to be fine. Are you all satisfied? Then today, I guess we'll play President. That's good for 5 people. Mr. President. Another standard card game. First one to get rid of all their cards wins. Basic rules: play a better card than the one before. You can play straights and pairs. There are various techniques that improve the game, like reversals. I do not know anything about cards, you guys, so I'm just like, I'm not gonna have much original input because I don't know what these things mean. But because it's such a well-known game, there are lots of house rules for it as well. The name, for example, in my hometown, we called it Millionaire. I'd like to go over some details. Are the jokers wild? Can you make a reversed with 3 3s? No jokers. You're looking like the joker over here with your bright green hair. 2's the highest. You can reverse a reversal. You can only make a reversal with 4 of a kind, not 3. Also, you know the peasant sends a good card to the president? None of that. While I was confirming familiar rules, Satoko looked over at me cautiously. It is Satoko. It's not Satoku, it's Satoko. Okay. Gotcha. I think I've got all their names down now. I probably should have tried to look more of an amateur. I was pretty used to this game. It's president, and it's with a new deck. Today, I might be able to win. I had the gist of the rules now, but, that wasn't everything, was it? So what shall today's penalty be? About that, why don't we all write something down on slips of paper and have the losers draw one? Oh, that seemed like it could be interesting. Oh ho ho! I'll write a nasty one and have Keiichi-san draw it. It would be awful if you wrote down a bad one and drew it yourself. Just don't lose. Don't you know best? Oh ho ho! Mion handed out several slips of paper to everybody. Then write down whatever and put it in this bag. When you lose, stick your hand in and pick one out. Now then, what would be a good penalty? Worst case scenario, you draw what you wrote. Something too intense would be like digging your own grave. I mean, I guess, but like, they're not allowed to like kill you, are they? No penalty. Let's forbid that kind of idea from being written down. So no rules, like no penalty. Oh, okay, I get it. Rika-chan's casual suggestion caused Mion's hand to lurch to a sudden halt. Ah, that's so sneaky, Mion-san. She wrote no penalty and the corner of the slip is folded. What the hell? I see. Just in case you lost, you grabbed the note with the folded corner and you'd be safe. That was a good idea. Diabolical as ever, Mion. What a sneaky sneaker. Rika-chan is quite formidable too, being able to see through that. I couldn't underestimate her even though she doesn't stand out. That's rude to say. She probably stands out more than you, Keiichi. Everyone, don't write penalties that are too mean, okay? Nobody agreed to Rena's proposal. Whoop. Everyone was ruthless. Oh my god. It's fine, Rena. Just don't lose. Yeah, that's true. Oh, whoops. My god. Okay, I'll try hard so everyone has to pick the penalty I write. Rena was quite brutal, even though she usually appeared meek. Better not underestimate her either. Her penalty is going to be something like, get the axe and chop off your own arm. I agree with that. I'm very curious what Rena's penalty is in particular. Everybody's penalties are scary. I still didn't know what Rika-chan's penalties would be like. It's gonna, oh my god, like jump off a cliff or some shit. Basically, you can't afford to lose this game. Everybody here ready? You have to say, you have to spell I-cup. We all nodded determinedly. Having confirmed that, Mion dealt out the cards. Finally, the battle begins. Yippee! I had a decent starting hand. Card after card was played in the middle. Not needing Mion to tell them, both Rika-chan and Satoko played their cards without hesitation. Rena and I were the only ones who paused to think. It seemed that Rena genuinely couldn't make up her mind, but I was different. Cha-ching! I was like a shark stalking its prey, just waiting for the right time to strike. Huh? Will this work? Then I'll play this 3 and I'm out. 9. Nobody? 8. 7. I'm out. 5 and 5. I'm out. I do not understand what's going on in this game, but okay. Then I'll discard this last one and I'm out. Bah. I missed my chance. The loser of the first round was, of all people, Mion. Now I was certain that today I could win. Please lose. I hope he loses after saying that, just because. Now then. Mi-chan, pull one out of the slips, okay? Mion, accepting her defeat, scrounged around inside the bag and pulled out one piece of paper. What? Who did this? Who wrote this? Mion quivered and shrieked. Oh god, what is it? What is it? What is it? Oh! Rena was also surprised when she peeked at it. What kind of terrible thing was written on it? Pet the principal on the head? Uh-oh. Who's the principal? Is he bald or something? Hey, wait. How is this bad? Heichi-san, do you not understand? The principal is balding and ashamed of it. I knew it. Oh my god. You're about to get expelled. Satoko yelled with a serious look on her face, but she wasn't as loud as Mion's shriek. What could it be? The principal is a martial arts master. What? Is he gonna suplex a child? He boasts about traveling around the world and perfecting his skills when he was younger. He switched to teaching after seeing the poor state of education in Japan after the war. He was inhuman. Pet that guy's head? Oh my god. Rest in peace, Mion. You lived a good life. But it's over. As the club president, there's no way I could set a bad example by refusing. Phew. Oh yeah! She bellowed out a yell as she dashed off down the hallway. I want to see this. Follow her. Would it have been easier to sneak out quietly and try to do it without making a fuss? Probably impossible. They say he used to hunt sea slugs just by sensing their presence. I mean, that's not that impressive. Like, sea slugs don't really move or anything, so okay. I could do nothing but wait with bated breath. She comes back and she drops dead. Her heart got, like, ripped out of her chest or something. Kerpow. A rumble shook the classroom. Jesus Christ, she really is getting killed. That's the principal's aerial opener. Holy shit. What are they doing to her? What do they do? Mion? Zazing, kaboom. Following the launcher with a jab, jab, strong, fierce combo. He's even using meter. What the fuck is that supposed to mean? From how it sounded, the principal's jumping fierce sounds like a multi-hit combo. Is he actually beating this child to a pulp? Hello? I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Nothing I could do now except stay calm. I understood now why there were no delinquents at this school. Jesus. Mion's dead. After a few moments of silence, Mion slumped back to us. Petted. Is that good enough? Mion said before collapsing. Oh my god, she's fucking dead. She's alive at least. You sure about that? Probably not for much longer. Now we can continue the game. Monster. I was amazed that the person who made club activities like these could say that. But now, the worst penalty is gone now, right? Right? Rena tried to lighten the mood and was only met with Mion's malicious grin. She was serious now. Oh my god. I'm not holding back anymore. You'll all get yours. Imagine if Mion loses every round and gets every single punishment. That would be really funny. The pace of the game has become bizarrely quick. Could tell the game had gotten more intense. Ace, 3, 4, 5. I'm out. I'm out as well. Hey, 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 I'm out too. 3. I am now out. Eek, I lost. Oh no, Rena. Zannen. And the heavens chose to vanquish Rena. Jeez, do you have to say it like that? She's going to hell? Rena's going to hell. What kind of penalty, I wonder? What kind of penalty, I wonder? It wasn't exactly hard for her to be worried. Just thinking about the levels of difficulty of Mion's first penalty still made me quiver. And so the penalty she drew with trembling fingers was The heck was this? Speak like a maid. What is that supposed to mean? Huh? How do maids speak? What? Are they just like, hello? Hello, master. Today I am British and I'm going to give you a spot of tea, sir. Yes, indeed. I'm a maid. Huh? What is this? This one, what do I need to do? So basically, it means you have to use the same expressions as a maid? Do like Japanese maids have like specific expressions that they say and stuff? Oh, okay, master. Yeah, she's doing the Goshujin-sama stuff, or whatever the word is. Goshujin-sama. Yeah, basically. It hit me like a ton of bricks. I had no idea who wrote that penalty, but she was awesome. Keiichi, be quiet, please. That's not even that bad of a punishment compared to like having to fist fight a full-grown man, basically. That's like nothing. Then Rena, can you shuffle the cards and deal? Yes, master. I could just die right now. Keiichi, we're gonna kill you. Anyway, let's continue. Right, Rena? Yes, master. Goshujin-sama. The eagerness to which I was goading Rena into addressing me as master was downright impressive, if I do say so myself. Oh my god. Let's move past this one quick. Oh yeah, I won't lose anymore. I'm out. So the goal of this game is to get out? I don't really understand the rules of this game, but whatever. I shan't lose either. I'm out. Then with that, I'm out too. I can't believe it. Is this Rena's loss again? Rena again. What kind of penalty would it be this time? Oh, Rena, come on now. Oh, Toto. Let me translate your comment so I can figure that out. Let me go to Deep L. Master Goshujin-sama. Yeah, that's good. I don't know how to pronounce that properly. Lamau. Meido no hanashi hazukashi desu ne. I was delighted by the mysterious sense of anticipation. Anticipation? No, this was conviction. I can test out my very limited Japanese knowledge now that Toto is here. I figured, I just realized, Toto, you commented on my video earlier. I was like, arigato. Thank you for watching. Remove one piece of clothing from the top and bottom halves of your body. What? That's just indecent. Who could have written this? Not school appropriate, you guys. God. My face reddened in anger. If I didn't yell something out, I wouldn't be able to hide my shaking. You just remove like your socks and like your tie or something. Who did write that? God, please give that man a Nobel Prize. Keiichi, we're gonna drown you. We're gonna hang you by your shoelaces. That would be an ignoble prize. What the fuck is ignoble supposed to mean? Not good, not good. What I was thinking about was written on my face. Damn. Even to that specificity? How, Mi-chan? Rena begged Mion with teary eyes, but everyone knew Mion's answer already. Nope, nope, we won't go easy on you. You lost, so take it like a man. But she's not. Okay. Understood, master. How I'll No, don't do that, girl. I looked around thinking someone would probably stop her. Of course, I wasn't exactly trying to stop her either. Keiichi, be quiet. Then I heard the rustling of clothing that... Girl, I do not want to see this. Please be a fake out. 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 Oh, wait. But, this is just her gym uniform, so it's not that bad. Oh, ha ha ha. Keiichi-san, whatever were you expecting? Certainly, we would not have her strip if she weren't wearing her PE clothes underneath. Yeah, claro. Satoko poked fun at me, but right now I can't hear it. Not bad, Kei-chan. This old man never even thought you would go after her like that. Oh yeah, I forgot Mion calls herself an old man. That's pretty funny. You've got it wrong. I didn't write that one. Master didn't write this one? I like how even she expected that. Like, we all have such low expectations of Keiichi. Her squirming around her PE clothes made it impossible for me to not feel it. Keiichi, be quiet. Be quiet, for real. Calm down, Keiichi Maibara. Yeah, I'm serious. Please calm down. For everybody's sake. Mion probably wrote that one and planned to go after me as I panicked. You can't fall for her trap after knowing it's a trap. Clear your head. Calm down and assess the situation. How do you say calm down? Anshinshite. Anshinshite. That's so wrong. Chigao ne. I was determined to think my way out of this, and the answer was quite simple. I win. Then I became a god. Wow, that I don't think Keiichi should have access to godhood. I who had already entered the domain of godhood. Who would dare stand in my way? No, please leave godhood. Get out of godhood. You're not a god, bro. It was like they were pulled to me magnetically. I was picking up aces and twos like nobody's business. Eek! How could my luck of the draw be so bad? Satoko lost, right? I'll draw the penalty. Speak like a little sister. What? Speak like a little sister? Ugh. Fine, Oni-chan. Jesus Christ. Nandedayo. Yes. The pleasure of making this brat disgrace herself. Jeez. Ugh. This old man loses again. Mion's lost, right? I'll draw it out. Keiichi, you're like a sadist. Mion's lost, right? Like, we're a girl's school swim show. Bleh. No! That's the one I wanted Kei-chan to get. Okay, that would be kind of funny if he got that. Yes. Mion's despair was like sweet honey. Keiichi, someone smack this boy upside the head. Master, I lost again. Rena lost? I'll draw it for you. Let the person in first place rest their head on your lap. Who the hell's in first place? In this outfit, Master? Yeah. She's not wearing skirts, so it's her like, Keiichi, we're gonna shoot you. We're gonna shoot you, Keiichi, and then we're gonna shoot you again. And then we're gonna get the axe, and we're gonna axe you. And then we're gonna get Colonel Sanders' ass over here, and you're gonna be Kentucky Fried Keiichi. Yeah, oh no, Oni-chan, you're too good, Sniffle. Satoko lost again. I'll draw it. Obey the person in first place. How about I have you give me a shoulder massage? Oh, come on, Kate. I think this is all leading up to Keiichi going to experience a loss unlike any other. He's gonna have to do the worst one or something. Fine, Oni-chan. Come on, do it a bit harder. Don't use your nails. Bwahaha. I had transformed into an evil dictator and couldn't be doing any better. It felt like I could control how the cards played out with my mind and even decide what suits would appear just by willing it. By the time I realized it, I had already assembled a harem. I was laughing haughtily as I rested my head on Rena, who is now a bloomer-clad maid, whatever that means. Satoko was wearing a collar and had taken on a little sister properties. What is she, a dog? She a chihuahua? Mion was fanning me while wearing a school swimsuit. Today's master's overwhelming victory, isn't it? Eek! Please refrain from moving your head around so much. I began to think, why does man have no end to his desires? I think that's just you being a freak, Keiichi. How could I wish for more than this palace of dreams? What is it, Keiichi? I'm saddened by the thought of a man having no end to his desires. That was it. Rika-chan hadn't been in first, but she continued to escape being in last. Keiichi is quite greedy. It's said you should know when enough is enough. I know that very well, but how to say it? I feel like I wouldn't mind if I died now. Eek! Master, please refrain from moving your head around. Eek! You say you wouldn't mind dying. Then that can be arranged. That's what I'm saying. Like, kill him. Rika-chan said it in her usual calm manner with a cheery tone. This was undoubtedly a declaration of war. Go, Rika-chan, go. Take him out. Yeah, I agree. Take him out. Oh my gosh, she really does have a collar on. I thought that was a metaphor. Where the hell did you get a collar? Someone's dog? Defeat this archdevil of perversion. I might not be able to win, but I'll beat him. Yeah, beat him to a pulp. Such stoicism from this little girl who's always hidden away in Satoko's shadow. It would probably be rude to not meet her head on. I shall face you myself, little one. I saw Mion swap a few cards with Rika-chan in the middle of the game, but pretended I didn't see it. Do you believe you could defeat Keiichi-sama with just that? 2. Ace, ace, ace. 8, 8, 8. Reversal. Everybody looked over at me. I was still brimming with confidence. Mwahaha. The 4 of them have allied against me. That's it. You're making me laugh. That was good. Reversal, reversal. What? How could such a thing be? Satoko let out a shriek. Rika, kill him, Rika. Mwahaha, you simpletons. Using up all of her cards before calling the reversal left Rika-chan with no good cards. She was defeated soon after. Aw, I lost. Bwahaha! Finally you fall into my clutches. Now I'll pick one out. What? Wear cat ears, a bell collar, and a tail? Wahaha! Even the penalties were as I wished. Come on, man. Rika-chan hung her head and clicked the 3 holy artifacts. Rika! Rika, we were counting on you, Rika. We were counting on you. It's questionable as to why such things were in Mion's locker, but since I had no objections, I didn't ask. Yeah, why do you just have those things? The hell? Aw, she does look adorable. At the very least. Well, if this was so... How? Are you becoming Rena? Yeah, I felt like I had become Rena. This is definitely cute. I mean, it is cute, but like you shouldn't force her to do it. Cute, isn't it? Isn't it? Oh, I want to take her home. That wasn't me talking. That was the actual Rena. Yeah, I figured that out. Mew. Rika, the requirements didn't say you had to meow. As Rika-chan mimicked a cat, teary-eyed rings of smoke escaped from Rena's ears with an audible poof. Rika-chan must take home, taking her home. Just keep her as a pet. I won't do anything strange. Nothing strange. I see. I still have one trick left. Mion gasped and dropped her fist into her open palm. If Rena must, she can take me home. After Rena-san beats Keiichi-san, she can... They thought that Rena in cute mode would be able to defeat me. Would it be that easy? Opposing me was the same as opposing God. I'd teach them their place. Keiichi... I have nothing more to say about this guy. He's beyond saving. How preposterous. That Rena can't defeat me. Eep. For a moment, I didn't know what was going on. The 52 cards danced and flowed freely between Rena's hands like the machinations of a master magician. What the what the hell is she doing? In the middle of those flowing cards was Rena's ecstatic expression, her head bobbing around. Shall we, Keiichi-kun? Hurry, hurry. My whole body knew it already. I was going to lose. Yes, please lose. And then the punishment could be like shoot yourself in the head or something. Okay, sorry. No play? Nothing to play, Kei-chan? Then with this, I'm out. Everyone cheered. I was spent. Phew, I've got no regrets. God, thank you for letting me dream a little. Now then, I'll take one out. Keiichi-san's penalty. This is it. Everybody peeked at it in unison, gazes flicking between the text and my face. All day today, I did as I pleased. I'll do whatever it is. What's going on here? All. Huh? Every penalty up until now. Yes. This is exactly what I wanted, Keiichi. You piece of shit. This is exactly what you deserve. What the heck? Fuck you, Keiichi. Keiichi-san, should you not be speaking like a little brother? Yes, One-chan. Ooh, this is quite addicting. Next, I'll have you rub my shoulders. Keiichi-kun, I don't need the lap pillow, so do that other one, okay? Yes, master. Oh, Keiichi-kun, that's so cute. Say it again, say it again. No, please spare me, master. What the hell? What is going on? I don't need to be saying these things. Red had passed out with a squeal, blood spewing from her nose like a fountain. My God, that much? My dignity was being trampled more than a communal doormat. Next is from this old man. I'm going to have you fan me for a good long while, you know. Whoosh whoosh. Oh, almost forgot. You need to wear this, don't you? The school swimsuit. Ah, this is for girls? Can't I wear the one for boys? No, it was clearly written here, wear the girl swimsuit, as you can see. Yeah, Keiichi. Satoko was like a loan shark. Actually, me trying to escape reality as fast as humanly possible is pretty adorable if I do say so myself. Don't give yourself that much credit. But, whose school swimsuit am I going to wear? If I'm wearing one of yours, you wouldn't like it, right? This old man doesn't care about that kind of stuff at all. Yeah, Mion's just messed up in the head like that. She's just dark. One peek into her twisted reality would make most simply go insane. Think of it as a little benefit. Oops, sorry. A little tiny bit of a stuffy nose here. Not much, though. I'm not that in shape, so I think even Kei-chan can fit into it. The executioners surrounded me, wagging their fingers. No! Oh, you also have to put on the cat ears, remember? My first thought, it's tied around the waist. Second thought, the chest area was pretty loose. Third thought, the crotch area was, ugh. Bro, I don't want to read about that. Ha ha ha, Keiichi-kun is bending forward. Cute, cute. Don't bend forward. You'll be ready after you wear the cat ears, bell, and tail. Bro, is there nobody else, like, in this classroom currently? Like, imagine somebody else walks in. Oh, wait, I forgot. Dude, he has to pet the principal's head while wearing all this. I feel like he should have gone and done that before putting anything on, but okay, Keiichi, you can get killed. I don't really care. Please get killed. Kei-chan, want to look in the mirror? It's amazing, really. It's probably best if you look. The stern, scientific, calculating nature mixed in with her fascination made Mion very scary. I would like to respectfully decline, Master. Your ensemble is complete. If only we could send you home just like that. Oh ho ho. Then is this enough? I'll change and... While I was saying that, Mion placed her hands on my shoulders. Rika-chan slipped behind me without a sound. Not yet, Keiichi. There's still the first penalty left. In this getup? Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, Rika-chan patted my head without saying a word. Rest in peace, Keiichi. Sir, excuse me. Yes, please come in. I stepped forward to the principal's office. My bell color jingled adorably. Oh god. This is weird. God. I don't want to read this next scene. I don't want to, oh my god, I don't want this. This is so fucked up. The principal froze solid with a smile on his face as he saw me. I couldn't blame him. This taking place of study, specifically in his office. So I said, excuse me, as I entered, the sight of a person entering the school swimsuit, cat ears, and a collar and a tail. For it to be a young male student, without a doubt, any normal psyche would have stopped cold. They're like, Keiichi, what the fuck are you doing? You should just expel him, just suspend him, principal, honestly. Just suspend him, send him home for like 2 weeks. But this could be explained. We'll call it uncanny valley camouflage, if you will. When humans see others, they can only begin to act after confirming this is human. Yeah? Meaning that if he could not comprehend what was in front of him, then in those moments, before he could begin to fully process the situation, his mind was completely blank. This was my one and only chance for victory. Yeah, but he's still gonna karate chop you. My penalty, rubbing the principal's head. Principal! I challenge you, Herc! I heard what sounded like a zhazhing 3 times. His 3-gauge super? The principal said one thing to me. What does it mean to be a man? Oh? Is this gonna get all philosophical in here? Like, what? And in a heartbeat. Boof. Rest in peace, Keiichi. He's fucking dead. Oh dear god. That tremor resounded throughout the Hinamizawa twilight. Rip, bitch. He saw God. The real God. Oh my god. What do I say to that? What does one even say to that? That was the weirdest scene so far. Can we get back to like the murder shit? Like, I would rather read about like 50 disembodied corpses rather than read about whatever the hell just happened right now. Like dude. Yabai. Yabai. Super duper yabai. I don't even want to know. Rena was given permission to caress Rika-chan's head as much as she wanted, so they headed home together, very pleased. Once again today, it was just Mion and I going home. Hopefully you're in your correct outfit. Man, that was intense. I didn't know Kei-chan was so good at president. No, I was more surprised than anyone. If I was playing with guys, I wouldn't have been that strong. But still, it was pretty bad. Being carried off in a stretcher in that outfit will probably haunt me till the day I die. Jesus Christ. But that's fine, isn't it? You were able to do something to boast about for the ages, too. Oh. Well, when she says it like that, we both smile at each other. Oh, it's you. It's Take whatever. Oh, we meet again, Keiji-kun. Yeah, Tomitake. It was Tomitake-san. Felt like I've been running into him quite often. Hey, take any good pictures? Well, a few. So, Tomitake-san suddenly leaned over and whispered into my ear. You sure get around. Today you already have a different girl? Bro. Weirdo. Man has never heard of friends before. Oh. It's not like that. No need to hide it. It's important to get lots of experience when you're young. Bruh. You should not be talking to like high schoolers / middle schoolers like that, okay? Cause Tomitake-san let out such a crude laugh. Mia knew what we were talking about without even hearing his whispering. I've heard through the grapevine that Mr. Tomitake is quite the catch himself, huh? Huh? No, that wasn't my intention. Sure. Keep up the good work and take plenty of pictures. See ya! Mia seemed to really want to get rid of this lout quickly. Yeah, I want to get rid of him too. Screw this guy. Screw this guy. From the way she spoke, it seemed as if Mia knew Tomitake-san quite well. How's the year treating you, mister? Staying until the Watanagashi? Yep, I plan to. After photographing the festival, I plan on heading back to Tokyo. Being a photographer sure is easy. Well, I'm not so sure about that. Be sure to win some big awards and become famous. You spent all your best years on photography after all. Jesus Christ, Keiichi. Why, you're brutal. I don't think I'm that far gone. Don't they say men start developing their own unique flavor in their 30s? You're only 30? You look like, no offense, but you look like you're about 50. Or like 40 at the very youngest. I thought you were like 50, to be honest. Sorry. But does it matter what you taste like? That's so gross. Oh, look at the time. I need to get back to the inn before it gets dark. Tomitake-san began to take his leave with a dry laugh. It did look like he was outmatched by Mion. You guys made him so uncomfortable. I guess that's fair, because he was being a weirdo first. Now then, I'll see you both at the festival. Lamau. After waving his hand cheerfully, Tomitake-san disappeared amidst the cries of the Higurashi. The way he's going, probably won't ever get famous. I had him promise he'd display a picture of me if he ever opened a gallery, but I don't think that'll ever happen. So you know Tomitake-san. Yeah, he's an acquaintance of sorts. But you know how easy it is to tell who's an outsider. Sounded like you meet him all the time. Tomitake-san comes around to Hinamizawa regularly. Maybe like 2-3 times a year. He says he's taking pictures of the seasonal scenery and wild birds, but well, those photos really are nothing to phone home about. The image of Mion painted of Tomitake-san was fairly unique. The Tomitake-san I knew was more mysterious. The words flowed naturally from my mouth. I wonder if he's really here to take pictures of birds. Oh, maybe he's investigating the murder? Maybe he is the murderer who's still at large? That's my theory anyway. Mion stared blankly at me as if to ask, why do you say that? It just seems he's here for something other than taking pictures, I think. Yeah, something like killing people, perhaps. Something like being an axe murderer. Don't you get that feeling? Like about that incident, the dismemberment. Yeah, see, we're on the same page here. Oh, you two? If so, you've got it good instincts, Kei-chan. She agreed with what I thought, but was quite chipper in how she said it. You knew about it then, Mion? Of course. He might be able to pull one over on everyone else, but he can't fool this old man. Mion was posturing pretentiously, but I had easily come to a very different conclusion from what she was imagining. Yeah, what are you thinking about, bruh? But it felt like all apprehensions I had about Tomitake-san disappeared, lifting a burden off my shoulders. I was finally able to appreciate how clear the evening sky over Hinamizawa was. I exhaled everything in my lungs and inhaled just as much. It smelled like dusk. What is it, Kei-chan? It's just that I never thought the cries of the Higurashi could feel this good. Hmm? Somebody's home. Hello? What's gone into you all of a sudden, Kei-chan? We both continued to giggle, not knowing why. I wonder what Rena is doing. I bet she's getting her fill of Rika-chan by now. Yeah, she's probably like trapping her in a cage in her basement and shit. She's probably in the middle of asking her over so she could treat her to dinner. It'd be great if she's able to take her home. Keep her as a pet. I wonder, Rika-chan is pretty good at that stuff. Yeah, I feel the same. That head patting penalty was probably from Rika-chan. Probably. This is Shirakawa-go. Do you know? I don't know Shirakawa-go. No. Shirakawa-go shiranai. I thought so too. The only one who could get away with patting his head is Rika-chan after all. Really? I need to turn the lights on in my room. It's already getting dark. Just pointless chit-chat. The hot day felt like it was being cooled down by the cries of the Higurashi. It is nice scenery, and that sound is like, I'm not sure if relaxing is the right word, but it's not bad. It's kind of nice. It's interesting. Although I'm slightly glad. Why did I get an achievement on Steam called a fate worse than death? What the hell? But yeah, I was gonna say I'm slightly glad that I don't live in a place with cicadas, because it would probably get annoying after a while. Although there is like this owl that like I've heard multiple times, like every night, just like outside my apartment's window. A few days had passed since the incident. During that time, either Mion was busy or Rika-chan had to help with the festival preparations, so we couldn't get everybody together for club activities. Even though I thought I would never want to participate again after the years it shaved off my life each time. Not having it only made my heart grow fonder. I really am not honest with myself. Today we finally had our club activities again. These weren't the same old club activities. It was called the Watanagashi 5 Demon Firefight. They're gonna commit arson, teehee. And it was one of the biggest events in the club. Keiichi, does this yukata still fit you? Can you try it on for a second? Mom pulled out an old dusty yukata. Nah, I don't need a yukata. Those are embarrassing, so I'll just go in my normal clothes. Damn, you're such a hater. Yukatas are cool, okay? But this is a festival, wear it, okay? Rena and the others said regular clothes are just fine. If I was the only one wearing a yukata, it'd be even more embarrassing. I put on the same old vest as usual. Bro wears a vest. I'll be going with Rena and the others, so you don't need to worry about me. Is that so? I'll be going with Dad when he wakes up. Dad let out a long snore from the sofa. Bro sleeps on the sofa. From how it looks, he must have pulled an all-nighter last night. He just finished sending his manuscript. Manuscript? For an artist? started 1 hour ago. Sorry, I was just checking my stuff. Might not wake up for a while. Seems my dad writes for art magazines sometimes too. Dang, so he's a writer and an artist. Cool. I've never read it though. I wonder if my dad is a really a famous artist. I mean, if you don't know, then he's probably not that famous. Since his own son is saying something like that, I can't imagine he's selling all that well. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you don't even know if your parent is famous or not, they're probably not. But he's able to feed a family of 3, and my life isn't exactly full of hardships. Could be that he's some master painter, and I didn't know about it. Ding dong. Keiichi-kun, are you home? Uh-oh, it was already time. I didn't want them coming here, so I was planning on leaving early and waiting outside. Huh. Hi, Renya. Oh my, it's Rena-chan. Thank you for always looking after Keiichi. Ma'am, he's also been looking out for... Why are you blushing just from meeting my mom? Don't get all flustered. It really doesn't feel right. Let's go, Rena. Since Rena would continue to space out if I left her here, I grabbed her hand and dragged her out. Rena-chan, look after Keiichi for me. Yes, ma'am. Even if it means I must sacrifice myself. Then why don't you do it right now? What? Why do you want her to sacrifice herself? The hell's wrong with you, Keiichi? She waved back, even as I was dragging her away. I think I'm gonna go up till about 4:30 with this stream. Unless Kat wants to join me, but I don't think she does, so... Yeah, well, I'll go until 4:30 for today, if that's good with you guys. Okay, Kei-chan. You hungry today? We'll take care of that at these stalls. You thought I'd let myself get full knowing the club activities will involve the stalls? Wouldn't have it any other way. Where are Rika-chan and Satoko? Are they already at the temple? Yep, Rika-chan's a festival committee member after all. Satoko-chan is probably there with her as well. I see. Alright, let's make some noise today. Yeah! We were already in high spirits with just the 3 of us here. Lamau. It was way more lively at the Furude Shrine than the last time I came, far exceeding my expectations. Throngs of people were crammed between rows of market stalls, lined with colorful paper lanterns. Despite that, it was actually quite enjoyable. There sure are lots of people here. I can't believe they all live in Hinamizawa. Everybody attends the Watanagashi. I think about half the village is here. It's not just that. Municipal and youth councils from neighboring towns and villages advertise this event as well. That's right. There aren't that many students at our school, but there's a lot of kids here today. It just doesn't feel like a festival unless there are kids running around after all. That's true, I agree. Hello and good evening. These 2 knew everybody we came across. Of course I greeted them as well, but I still wasn't familiar with everybody yet. Oh, Rena-chan, thanks for the food you brought me a while back. My son loved it. He said it was delicious. It was nothing at all. I'm glad he liked it. Say hello to Kazuma-kun for me, please. Hey, if it isn't Sonozaki Ojo-chan. I'm in charge of stand again this year, so make sure you come visit. Pops, have you gotten fatter? Jeez, Mion, what the hell? Oh, also, she has the gun again, I'm seeing. That's pretty funny. You'll end up having a heart attack with a gut like that. Oh, this kid here is new. Are you one of her underclassmen? He's one of my members, an upcoming hopeful. If you cross him, he could crush your stand in one night. You've gotten Little Missy's seal of approval, I see. I hope you take it easy on me. Whatever that means. As you could imagine, Mion was chatting away with the old guys running the stalls. Mi-chan is really energetic after all. She's really popular with the older men. I think Rena's pretty popular too, being cute and all. That was, of course, so long as her little condition didn't flare up. Well, condition? Come on now. But as long as she's blushing quietly, she's pretty cute. Huh. I'm... Had to mute, sorry. I'm popular with some people? Really? Really? With some people? I evaded giving her a straight answer by roughly tussling her hair. The stallkeepers came all the way from town. It's not really a festival without them after all. So we're going to mess with them now? I don't care what kind of match it is, I'm gonna win it. Oh yes, I'll try too. Hey. You're all very late. It's unacceptable to keep a lady waiting, Keiichi-san. Oh, my bad. So where's this lady I've been waiting? I've kept waiting. What did you say? Alright, Satoko was in top form as well. Seemed she was just excited about being able to get everybody in the club together for the first time in a while. Well, I sure read that sentence correctly. Oh, Rika-chan, cute! Rena let out an elated sigh. It seemed that the real lady had made her appearance. Dang, Keiichi, okay. Good evening, everyone. Good evening to Keiichi as well. Ooh, looking good. You're looking sharp again this year. Cute. Gonna take you home. Rika-chan was wearing a Shrine Maiden outfit. Yup. Rena's little outburst was completely understandable. Rika-chan's clothes sure look like the real deal. Is that a real Shrine Maiden outfit? My grandmother made them by hand. They're quite authentic. Rika-chan has an important task to do at the end of the festival, so she's wearing this. I see. Rika-chan was on the executive committee because she performed all the Shrine Maiden rituals for the festival. My work is only during the finale of the festival, so I can still play for a while. But we cannot afford to waste any time. Let us begin. How right? The hell is how right mean? Felt good to wander around the festival with just the 5 of us. Mion called everybody over to a stand that caught her attention and proposed a rather odd competition. Takoyaki eating race. Aw man, I wish I had some takoyaki. It's been a while since I've had some. It's one of my favorite foods. I really wish I had some. Every time I go to like the Asian market store by my house, they never have it. Like they have it sometimes, but the last few times I've gone, they've been like I haven't been able to find it. So I'm suffering from an extreme takoyaki shortage in my life. Everyone has to buy their own. Ready, go. How much money do you guys have? A standard and vendor stalls. The takoyaki stand. Yup. I remember going to a food fair and eating takoyaki. It's really good. It's like fair food is so like not that great quality, if you know what I mean, but like it's hard to get takoyaki wrong, you know. It's just like it's fried dough. How wrong can you really get that? What was especially standard for these kinds of events was the fact that they were simply balls of dough. Takoyaki in name only. Wait, really? Huh, I feel like it's just a ball of dough and it doesn't have any octopus in it. Huh. I feel like that's not nearly as good sounding. The octopus tastes good. It burns. They are really hot. That is one thing about them. Are you okay, Kichi-kun? Have some water. My eating those scalding takoyaki whole is suicide. Yeah, why would you do that? I guess the trick is to buy the ready-made ones that have been left there for a while. They really don't taste good. Huh. The stall next to it was a shaved ice stand. It was still a bit too early in the season for that, but right then it didn't matter. Let's do shaved ice this time. It's shaved ice eating race. Ready? Go. Shaved ice eating race, I can't. Whoops. As long as you can melt it a bit with your body heat, then it's so cold. Super hot and now super cold. Guys, stop eating, stop racing. Like, just enjoy the food. This, does not sound enjoyable at all. Toto, takoyaki is delicious. Yeah, it is. It's one of my favorite foods. Ichiban suki tabemono. As long as you can melt it a bit with your body heat. Yeah, not smart. This old man ordered it with plenty of syrup. It'll melt quickly when it's mixed up. Then you could just drink it. Those stooges were too late. The moment they chose to tackle it head on was their downfall. Keiichi, you're a maniac, actually. All the time. Finished. Why does he have to be so sadistic about everything? Kei-chan is done? That was too fast. It couldn't be. Keiichi-kun, you didn't add water from the goldfish tank behind you, did you? What? That can't taste right. Dude! That is absolutely disgusting. What the, you're gonna get, what is that illness that fish get? You're gonna get some kind of crazy illness? You're gonna die? God, I can't think of anything worse. Next to that was another old favorite, cotton candy stand. Personally, I'm not a huge cotton candy fan. It's a little bit too sugar tasting for me, which makes sense because it is pure sugar, but still. Not a fan of it, really. Why don't we do this one next? Of course it's a speed eating contest. You guys are gonna throw up all over the place. Hey, how do you eat cotton candy quickly? Dunk it in water and drink it, but don't use the fucking goldfish water or I'll kill you. On Satoko's mark, Mia, Satoko, and I all compressed the cotton candy with our bare hands. Ew! The time it took to stick the whole thing in our mouth, 3 seconds. Touching that with your entire hand too, that is also disgusting. You guys are all doing disgusting, disgusting things right now. I expected Satoko to figure it out, but I didn't think Kei-chan would too. Can't have you treating me like I'm a newbie forever, can I? It won't taste very good. Rika-chan had also crushed it between her hands and stuck it into her mouth. This is probably the only place in Japan where people eat cotton candy like this. I think only Rena's cotton candy was happy with how it was eaten. But it felt like we'd end up doing stuff like eat noodles through the nose contest or human water pump at the goldfish scoop at the rate things were going. Yeah, please don't eat the goldfish. This old man will probably still win too. I am simply no match for Mion-san when it comes to eating repulsive things. Yeah, seriously. You're nasty. What's up with you guys? You telling me you don't want to have a blue Hawaii-topped yakisoba eating contest? Well, no, not really. Shake, shake. Both Satoko and I shook our heads in unison. Can you guys just enjoy the food normally, please? That would probably be way better. Can we have a game that doesn't involve food this time? Can we? Rena's proposal was a godsend. It was about the time we played a different kind of game. It also seems like neither Ren nor Rika-chan were any good at speed eating or gorging themselves. Okay, Rena, I'll let you pick out the next game. Can we play the stabbing Keiichi game? That would be my favorite. Anything is fine. Well then. Well then. I'm going to be the judge. Find cute things on the festival grounds. You have 1 minute. On the ground? Fine by me. I know exactly what Rena likes. Yeah, just get a bunch of Colonel Sanders and shit. She'll love that. Alright, I think I can win with that. Ready? Go. Oh? Why aren't Keiichi-kun and Rika-chan starting? Why not? Mion and Satoko dashed off madly, but Rika-chan and I calmly stayed right where we were. Could it be you've already found it? The cute thing? We've already found it. Keiichi too? Yeah. What is it? What is it? I can't wait. Both Rika-chan and I stood motionless for those few moments before Mion and Satoko returned. This is probably the first time we've gone head-to-head like this. It will be the first. Rika-chan, you expect to win with that, huh? I am the member of this club as well. Win by any means is our society's third rule. Rika-chan sneered to the best of her ability. You're on. Both Mion and Satoko came back, each with their own plan of attack stuffed in their arms. Okay then, let's go in order. Let's start with the club president, Mi-chan. Too bad, you guys. I'm ending this now. This old man brought this. Where did she get those? They were old tin diamond-shaped signs. Pleb curry, snake coil incense, and orinamin C. How about this? What the hell are those things? I didn't recognize a single one of those words. That's very understated. A little too understated, Mion. I used to see those stuck up on barbed wire fences. They were more nostalgic than cute. Can you explain what part of that is cute? But there were puffs of smoke noisily shooting out of Rena's ears, and noise almost like a steam train. I didn't get it. Yeah, I don't get any of this either, really. I shall be up next. It is this. It was the hand-drawn poster from the Ladies' Society's roasted corn stall. You just stole somebody's sign? It was a really bad sketch done by a housewife. Hey, be nice. An anthropomorphic roasted corn drawn without any sort of real plan. Its very existence invited a sense of sorrow to the viewer. It can't be that bad, dude. What the fuck? Bleep. That was the sound of blood jetting out of Rena's nose. Jesus Christ, this... I don't know how to interpret this girl's interests. She's just a hoarder. Like, she has a hoarding problem. It seemed to have been rated higher than Mion's. I really didn't get it. Well, I mean, we know she has like a thing for mascots, so I guess the corn is kind of a mascot in a way. It feels like your artistic sense is a little avant-garde by about 5 eons. Oh ho ho. Those were nothing but mass-produced signs, after all. They had no chance against something hand-drawn. I couldn't even begin to follow the way these guys were thinking. Then I will be next. Next is Rika-chan, is it? What can you even do without anything? Did you and Satoko both forget? If Rika-chan felt like it, she could simply... After moving back about 10 yards, she began waddling up to Rena. Waddling. Seeing that, both Mion and Satoko gasped. Oh no! Too late! Rika-chan tripped over nothing and lay motionless after falling down. Rena hurried over to her. What the fuck? Rika-chan, are you alright? Alright? Rika-chan had a lump on her forehead and tears welled up in her eyes. Only her fingers peeked out from her sleeves. This was the vital part. The palms of her hands were covered by her sleeves. She just made a single sound. Mew. Oh, cute. Going to take you home. I'd completely forgotten that. The play that I personally had to use. Rena's face went completely red, her head bobbing back and forth with excitement. She embraced Rika-chan and began rubbing her cheek against her. My god. I'd expect no less from her. Not a single element was overlooked. Ew. Don't say that shit. Simple trick transcended into pure moe. Now this is what you call art. Don't ever say that word again. I'll kill you, Keiichi. I swear to God. You're dead. Kei-chan has a pretty weird definition of art. I'll just pretend the sharp sting of those words cutting through me like a razor was a figment of my imagination. Rika-chan turned her gaze to me with a daunting smile as she was caressed by Rena, who was in full cute mode. Now, Keiichi, can you beat me? That cold smile is frightening, Rika-chan. No, I don't think so. I don't think we should do that. How about we beat Keiichi instead? That sounds like a good idea to me. It might just be my imagination, but I see a demon inside her sometimes. Kei-chan seemed to have his own plan of attack. I wonder what he's going to show her. Ow, I bit my tongue. How did I bite my tongue? Ouchie. I also wish to observe this play Keiichi-san will make. Could it be? Is Keiichi also going to give a performance? I basked in their pointed stares. I pulled Rena, who gave no sign of canceling out of cute mode, away from Rika-chan. How... Cute thing. Keiichi-kun, let go. I'll show you something even cuter, so just hold on for now. Huh? Oh, something even cuter? But it's a bit too crowded here. Let's go back there. Rena looks very surprised as I pulled her behind the shrine. What the hell? I cannot fathom what Keiichi-san could possibly be planning. This is Kei-chan after all. No, it couldn't be. Don't do anything weird. Keep on fighting, yeah. Maybe don't keep on fighting. This is weird. After a bit, I returned. And a bit after that, so did Rena, dragging her feet. There's no way that scoundrel Kei-chan did something to innocent little Rena. Mion and Satoko passed by me, heading straight to Rena. What exactly did he do to you? For a moment, Rena was too dazed to realize someone was talking to her. Gasp? Oh, it's me, Chun-ho. Rena, are you alright? Did Kei-chan do anything to you? No, he didn't do anything strange to me, ho. How? I have no idea what this little, how sound is supposed to mean, but I do like it. This is quite severe. Exactly what did Keiichi-chan show you? It was so cute, ho. Cute? What did he show you, Rena? Rena let out a really long howl. Her eyes sparkled as she spoke. Cute, so cute. It was Kei-chan's furry little seal. Wamp womp. What the? That does sound wrong, but did he really find a seal in the middle of the forest? In the blink of an eye, Mion and Satoko's elbows smashed into my face. Huh? What? Showing Rena something so dirty. You sick pervert. I shall have you beaten into oblivion. Yes, please beat him into oblivion. I would love to see that. Wait, you got it all wrong. Dark billowing aura flowed from Mion and Satoko. It was no good. They're gonna kill me. Mi-chan, I'm not sure what's going on, but you've got it all wrong. You see, Keiichi-kun had... It's a fur seal keychain. Rika-chan stuck her hand into my pocket and pulled out my keychain. Okay, but the fact that you had to go behind a shrine or something to show her that just makes it look even weirder. You know that, right? What was the reason for you pulling her aside? Like, why could you not have just shown her that here? That's pretty, like, small. Eh. He said he made it long ago for one of his summer school assignments. He said he doesn't show it to others often because it's embarrassing. Yeah, so small and cute. He tried his best to make it, so it's so wonderful. Oh, this little man thought you meant it was Keiichi's cute little fur seal. Oh god, no, no, no. Shh, silence. Oh ho ho. I expect no less from Mion-san. You misconstrue things in the wildest ways. They slung insults at each other and looked like they were ready to tear into each other at any second. I beg of you, if I'm in the clear, would you mind getting off me? No, Keiichi, we're gonna kill you. We were interrupted by the flash of a camera. Man, my throat is getting dry with all this reading. I have water though, but not much. Hey guys. Of course it's you. Nobody else in this universe could possibly have a camera. You all seemed energetic as usual. It was Tomitake-san. As I lay crumpled on the ground, Mion and Satoko continued to bicker above me. Rika-chan was patting me on the head and Rena was still in cute mode. It was probably quite a lively scene. It's a fine evening indeed, although it's rather poor etiquette to photograph a lady without her permission. That's right. At least you don't really need Satoko's permission. Herg? What the fuck? Satoko dug her heel into me. Good evening. Ah, you're heading back tomorrow, aren't you? Were you able to take lots of good pictures? Thanks to you, I got plenty of good shots. Tonight's the last night we can see old Tomitake-sama, isn't it? Such a shame. Zannen. Hurry up and have your major breakout soon. Just as rude as ever, aren't you? I really am sad I won't be able to hear that voice of yours for almost half a year. What the hell? Be sure to have as much fun as you can tonight. You'll be back in Tokyo tomorrow after all. That's true. It will be another 6 months. Till I can enjoy another night where I can see the stars. Tomitake-san looked up at the night sky cheerfully. After that moment, even though he was smiling, I sensed a bit of sadness. Why don't you move here, Tomitake-san? In Hinamizawa? Tomitake-san was speechless. It's not very convenient here. No shops or recreational spots. There might not be anything really here, but you know, everyone knew what I was trying to say. Tomitake-san was also well aware. So Rena, Mion, Satoko, and Rika-chan, none of them butted in. I've only been here for less than a month, so I don't really know anything about it. Normally I'm a really talkative guy, but in situations like this I'm at a loss for words. Even though all this was happening in such a boisterous setting, it felt like all the background noise was fading into the distance. This place is probably... Tomitake-san rested his head on me gently, silencing me. What, haunted? Thank you, Keiichi-kun, Mion-chan, and Rika-chan. Satoko-chan... Oh, Mion-chan and Rena-chan, Satoko-chan and Rika-chan. Tomitake-san's smile was so slight it looked as if it was waiting to crumble at any minute, but it was warm. I also think it would be great if I could live here. Those might have been cruel words coming from a kid who didn't need to worry about working to feed himself. A hand touched my back. It was Rena. Keiichi-kun, you shouldn't pick on adults. It's not nice. I disagree. I think picking on adults is really funny and cool. The background clamor of the festival returned. We won't be seeing him for a while after all. We need to make sure Tomitake-san also enjoys tonight. While Rena-san smiled, the mood instantly got brighter. That's true. I think I'll do just that. Ah! Hey, Mi-chan. How about it? Can we let Tomitake-san in our club activities? No, that's a little bit weird. Just a little. That's a great idea. Or so I thought, but Mion had a snobbish look on her face. One of the requirements for membership is residence in Hinamizawa, you see. Come on, Mi-chan, just for today. Don't be mean. Well, he does come around often every year. I'll make him an honorary citizen. Whoa, yay! Now then, I wonder if this aged fellow, well past his prime, will be any match for me. Let's have him show us the wisdom of a mature adult. Hehe, can you keep up with us, youngins? Tomitake-san, step back slightly at our audacious grins. I, Mion Sonozaki, club president, do hereby authorize honorary citizen Tomitake's entry into our club. So there's a 52-year-old man here. Her words were quickly drowned out by our cheers. What do you mean by club? What our club does, you see, in order to cope with our complicated society. We perform various activities with various rules. Sometimes they are in your favor, and sometimes they work against you. I'm pretty weak, so I prefer if you not single me out. Let's try to get along. If you wish to mock our childish games, then this will be the perfect opportunity. We'll leave you with nothing. We won't even leave the hairs on your butt. Lol, she said butt, haha. So it's a club where we play games together. Of course, Rika-chan was the only one to give an answer that makes sense. Alright, just what I wanted. I'll take you up on that challenge. Don't be too rough on me, my mentors. Tomitake-san got riled up, did a victory pose like he was 10 years younger. That's perfect. They really do treat him like he's like so old, even though he's in his 30s. But like, to be fair, he does look really old. Okay, about 5 more minutes till the end of the stream. We continued through the festival with Mion in the front. Now we look like a family of 6. It had some intensity to it. Same rules as always. The loser will, of course, be subject to a penalty. Tomitake-san was a bit surprised, but to us it was just the same as always. Regardless of how terrible the penalty it was. Just don't lose. Rena was also brimming with determination. She didn't have any intention of losing. That's true. I tussled Rena's hair to lighten the mood. She giggled to hide her embarrassment. Her outfit is so, like, interesting. I see, this is what it means to feel like a kid again. Tomitake-san whispered that to nobody in particular. That moment, we heard an old man call out in a strong voice. Looking over, I realized it was the man Mion had greeted right before the festival. You're here, little Miss Sonozaki. Seem you brought quite the crowd. We came to eradicate your entire stall. Lol. His stall was a shooting gallery. Oh my god. I mean, Mion does have a gun with her. It was the usual setup where you had to knock down the prize you wanted to win with a cork gun. Okay, I see. The rules are simple. 3 shots, the winner is whoever gets the biggest prize. Everybody shouted their agreement. There was no need to consider how to win, since the condition for victory was simply size. The biggest prize at the stall. It went without question. It was that one, wasn't it? Whoa, that teddy bear, cute. Renez was gazing longingly at a large stuffed animal. It was intentionally placed on an unsteady platform, so it was possible to get it if you hit the right spot. Huh. It's magnificently set up to make someone think that. Not bad, Keiichi-san. I figured you would see through this scam instantly. Yeah, carnival games are mostly pretty scammy. 'Cause, like, it's pretty impossible to win the big prizes, and even if you do win the big prizes, there's such, like, bad quality that it's, like, not even worth it. The most magical course of action would be to aim for some candy or a doll. The intent analysis had already begun. In this club, you'll get eaten alive if you don't come prepared. Everything hinges on what you can come up with before the main event. At some point, a large crowd had gathered around us, making a big fuss. There was this much of a following for our club's infamous event? Huh. Knocking that bear down ensures a win. Only 3 shots. To use them all just trying. That'd be rough. Hey, I have other customers waiting, you know. Who's up first? The first one has the advantage of being able to aim for the easier prizes, but it's dangerous to compete without knowing the gun's quirks. Tobitake-san's take on the situation was pretty good. He gets what our club is about. Well then, to be fair, how about using rock, paper, scissors to decide? How about it? That's really the only way. Rock, paper, scissors. After a couple of matches, it ended up with Mion being first. I didn't want to end up first. Oh well. I'll just think of it as a handicap. Gramps, gun! Here you go. When the shooting range guy handed her a rifle, Mion looked over it intently. She didn't forget to check the cork bullet either. Okay, this gun is brand new, isn't it? No faults, not bad. Mion raised the gun with one swift motion. It was completely different from her careful inspection. She was shooting from the hip. Fire. Reload. Fire. Reload. Fire. Flop. Flop, flop. 3 candy boxes fell, one after the other. A big haul. The crowd paused in a moment of awe and then erupted in cheers. Whoa. Awesome. That was quite good. Tomitake-san was at a loss for words after seeing such shooting prowess. Amazing, Mi-chan. 3-3. Her accuracy was incredible. Her choice of targets wasn't bad either. The 3 Mion had gone after were fairly large and pretty easy to knock over. They were all targets with very high return on investment. What are we? Lawyers? I don't know who does investing. Have you ever shot a gun? Let me think. No, I've definitely not shot a real gun. I've shot, like, fake guns at the arcade, though. And, like, water guns. I've not shot a weird gun. A weird gun? I've not shot a real gun. I know I'm American, but I've never touched a real gun, okay? Who's up next? Satoko? Careful, the bullets are light. Next was Satoko. The rifle looked a bit big for her lithe body, but it didn't seem like she had any problem with the weight. Of course, I shall aim for the grand prize. She proclaimed that she was going after the teddy bear. Damn, Satoko, such a bold move. The moment she knocks it over, she's guaranteed to be in first. Good luck, Satoko-chan. Satoko was the opposite of Mion. She aimed at the target quite cheerfully and squeezed the trigger. Bah, these bullets are too light. The first 2 bullets struck the bear in the torso, but it only shifted a bit. You need to aim it higher towards the head or it won't work. Satoko's 3rd bullet wasn't aimed at the bear, but at the candy box below its arm. Okay, it's 4:30, but I'll finish up this little, like, section before I go. I hate to say it, but it appears the bear is just too much for me. She went boldly after the big catch, but since she switched over to less impressive prey at the last second, the crowd only gave a strained laugh. Were they laughing because she lacked courage? Damn, what a brutal crowd. These fools know nothing. Jeez, Keiichi. A fine attempt, Satoko. You've gotten better. The palm of Mion's outstretched hand went pump as it tapped lightly on Satoko. She appeared to just be talking hot air, but this was actually completely calculated. Damn that Satoko. Just to avoid being in last place, she dared to switch over to an easy target. Without shame or honor. Magnificent. What? I'll allow you to take the bear, Rena-san. I pray for your victory. Okay. Thanks so much, Satoko-chan. Oh, bear-san, so cute. Rena was up next. She couldn't hit the broadside of a barn as regular Rena, but she said that bear was cute. I wonder how Rena-chan will do. I hope she's able to hit at least one. You're underestimating Rena, Tomitake-san. Heh. It's Rena, you know. It's Rena Ryugu, you know. If it was to get that teddy bear. Whoa. Tomitake-san wheeled around to see what all the commotion the spectators were making was about. If it was to get that bear, she'd be able to shoot through a pinhole. One known as Rena Ryugu could do it. Well, let's see. She's shaking, it's shaking, how cute. Rena couldn't hide her excitement over the bear's slow rocking. Now Rena couldn't lose. Not bad, Rena-san. The less collected you become, the stronger you get. Really, is that how it works? Is that her superpower? Whoa, another big cheer. Rena's bullet hit the bear's forehead again. Not enough, the bear seemed to wobble more than before. But it might not be possible. You never know. With Rena-chan's skill, it might be. While Tomitake-san was just as excited as the crowd, Rika-chan's analysis was not swayed by emotion. If Rena had 10 more shots, then she surely could knock it over. But with just one more, no matter how you looked at it, no go. Ah, my throat. My throat is getting crazy. Oh, the crowd let out a dejected groan. She shot her right in the forehead 3 times. It was a bit late, but they gave her a good round of applause for the attempt. Oh, bear-son, take him home, Hal. She should be praised for her valor, but she had no trophies to show for it. Then at that moment, the old man flicked one of the candy boxes with his finger and handed it to Rena. That's for you, little lady. Huh, you're giving this to me? How? The gods wouldn't forgive me if I let you go home empty-handed after such a display. Oh, that's nice. There was another shower of applause. Rena turned bright red and pulled her back over to us by her hand. You did a good job. Your cute mode really surprised me. Oh, I really wanted Mr. Bearwa. It was easy to see that it only needed a little more to be knocked over. Rena had done quite a lot for me. I still needed to pay her back for that delicious picnic. Alright, then I'll get this and give it to you. What? Tomitake? Tomitake had stole the words right out of my mouth. Come on, bruh. Okay. Please, Tomitake-san. Good luck. Damn you, old man, Tomitake. Stealing the good parts for yourself. Small hand stretched over and fell gently on my head before I was overcome with frustration. You keep on fighting too, Keiichi, okay? Tomitake-san carefully studied the bear. Setting his sights, he shouldered the rifle while holding the other 2 shots in his hand. Huh? Why is he doing that? Yes, no doubt. Tomitake-san is aiming for... Plop. 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 The time between shots was short. It was meaningless to shoot again once it stopped shaking. So Tomitake-san was relying on rapid fire to win the battle. It was visibly wobbling much more than it ever had before, but that was all. It still didn't fall over. Oh, too bad. All of Rena's momentary expectation from watching it sway violently turned into a dejected sigh. Oh, I really thought it would work. Oh ho ho. It seems that since you're a man, you will not be receiving any candy. Oh, that's brutal, bro. That was it. It meant Tomitake-san had no spoils of war. Lamal. So both Kei-chan and Rika-chan can just shoot. Shoot down a small, easy prize and avoid being dead last. Avoid being the loser, huh? Oh, sorry about that. It's your turn, Keiichi-kun. Best of luck. I was the 5th shooter. Took the rifle from Tomitake-san. If I took the ruthless route as Mia had suggested, then I'd go for a small target. Except, when I picked up the rifle, I definitely got a feeling from it. Don't get too cocky, bro. It was burning passion, passed down to me by Tomitake-san. The regret of not being man enough to fell the bear that Rena wanted. Yes, that's right. If I didn't aim for the bear, then I wouldn't be a man. Okay, bro, if you say so. After all, that was my promise to Rena. Huh? What promise? What? To shoot down that bear, then give it to Rena, that one. Oh, you mean how... The crowd went wild when they saw our conversation. Woo, cool, Oni-chan. You got balls, man. What the hell? If that's not it. Fine, men of the crowd. If I didn't do this, Rena might mug the old man running the stall on his way home. That is true. No, that's not it. That's not it at all. Why can't I just express my honest feelings? I don't know, bro. Kichi-san surely talks the talk, but how do you actually intend to bring down the bear? Rena and Tomitake-san's shots did make it tilt a bit, but I think finishing the job will be difficult. Keiichi-kun... If only there was some other way to shoot faster. I'd be able to power more power on this sway from each hit. Good luck, Keiichi-kun. After taking 2 deep breaths, I shouted over the guy. 2 more rifles. Huh? The crowd murmured amongst themselves. Is that allowed? Is that not just like blatantly cheating, dude? I wonder what Keiichi-san's up to. One person can't handle 3 rifles at once. I get it. Nice thinking, Kei-chan. Mion was able to figure out magnificently. Basically, what was taking the most time was reloading the shot. That's right. Then by putting 3 preloaded rifles next to each other, Tomitake-san went silent, peering at me and then the bear through his lens. His photographer's blood predicted a miracle will occur, and then the crowd finally picked up on what I was planning. I think this is cheating personally, but okay. They let out a great cheer. I'm actually going to... I'm gonna grab my chat and move it over here just a little bit. It doesn't need all that space. There we go. Rapid fire's the key. If I miss, it's all for naught. Phew. After letting out a deep breath, I paused. Relax. Now. And then he died. That moment, I felt like time itself had stopped. I felt like I could see the trajectory of the bullets. Hit it. And knock it down. The first shot hit the bear on its head. The second. The third. The bear swayed hard, and then... Woohoo! Did he do it? Yippee! The cheers began before the stuffed animal even finished falling off the shelf. The guy caught it before it hit the ground and tossed it over to me. You actually knocked it over. You got me. I still think he cheated, but alright. Amazing. Congratulations, Keiichi-kun. Keiichi-san has finally learned how to use his head. I see you in a slightly better light now. I didn't do it all by myself. Everyone hit it, and the small bits together brought it down. This trophy belongs to all of us. Right, this is from all of us working together. Oh, but Rena gets to keep it, right? Me didn't hit it a single time. Irk. After hoarding up the teddy bear like it was a championship trophy, I handed it to Rena. Here. This is from me. No, from everyone. Thanks for always making your delicious lunches. Rena, thinking she was never actually going to get it, was momentarily speechless. I can't, Keiichi-kun. This is everyone's after all. How? In that case, I was the one who knocked it down. And it's mine. It's mine, so I'm giving it to Rena. I pushed the stuffed animal towards her again. This time she embraced and accepted it. You watched out for me ever since I moved here, after all. I'm really grateful, you see. Thanks a lot. Oh, Kichi-kun. Thanks so much. Rena dove at me. Mia told me a few days later that Rena kissed me, but I didn't realize during the excitement at the time. What the hell? I remember what I was trying to say to Tomitake-san earlier. There really isn't much of anything here. There are lots of things you can't find anywhere else. I gained a lot from coming to Hinamizawa, especially at that moment. The crowd's cheers echoed on and on. Okay. Well, I'm sure that all these happy, fun memories will last for the entirety of the game and nothing bad will happen at all. So I am going to end it there. Quick save, then quick. Okay. And then I'm going to go back to the main menu. And I'm gonna end it off there today, guys. So let me put my ending soon. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks so much for joining me. Thank you, Andy Sanchez, and thank you, Toto, for chatting in my chat today. You know, this game is like, one second. This game is like very much a slow burn. But, you know, those points of intrigue that there have been intriguing enough to like keep me interested somewhat. So yeah, I mean, I definitely intend to do more streams of this in the future, but it's just kind of interesting how much like slice of life type content that there's been. When, you know, I kind of have the impression that this is a horror game, and you know, most online stuff seemed to give off that impression as well. So I am very, very interested to see when those aspects come into play eventually, you know? And yeah, I don't have much else to say other than it felt like this week came and went really fast. Like the mouth-washing stream just feels so recent. Like it still feels so recent in my head, but it's already the next week, and next week I don't have a plan as usual. I don't usually have a plan for whatever games I play, so yeah, I'll see you guys next Saturday. Bye bye.